All right, let's just think about where we are right now. It's November 2025, and AI is, well, it's everywhere. It's sketching our designs, it's composing music, it's doing pretty much everything. And in a world like this, it feels more important than ever to look back at a really powerful idea from one of tech's legends, a philosophy that might just be the compass we need for this new era. You've probably heard this one before, right? Steve Jobs said it back in 2011. And this wasn't just some slick marketing slogan he cooked up for an iPad launch. No, this was the absolute core of Apple's DNA. Jobs was convinced that tech by itself, no matter how clever, was never enough. For it to really mean something, to truly innovate, it had to connect with us on a human level, with our culture, our emotions, our values. So fast forward to today, and that's the real question, isn't it? When an AI can paint a picture or write a poem that feels genuinely creative, does that old philosophy even hold up anymore? Or has technology finally, outgrown its need for all that messy human stuff? To answer that, first we got to get real about what AI is amazing at, and maybe more importantly, where it has this one massive, fundamental blind spot. Just look at this breakdown. It's pretty stark. AI is an absolute master of memorization and pattern spotting. It can spit out an answer in a split second. But it really struggles with something that is uniquely human, appropriateness. You see, that's not something you can find in a data set. It lives in that wonderfully messy world of culture, of values, of context. Things an AI can maybe imitate, but it can't truly understand. And this really gets to the heart of why Apple's products just clicked with us. It was never really about the tech specs, was it? It was about the feeling. The simple genius of being able to use your iPhone with just one hand. That reassuring bong sound when a Mac starts up. The way an AirPod just nestles perfectly in your ear. These are details that come from understanding human experience, not just function. So here's the key takeaway right here. Technology on its own builds features, but it's the humanities that take those features and give them meaning, making them something that actually resonates with us as people. So if that's the problem, what's the solution? Well, it starts with totally rethinking what the humanities actually are. They're not just soft skills, they are essentially our context engines. We have this tendency to write off the humanities as just being about feelings or something fluffy, but that completely misses the point. The humanities give us a powerful, rigorous way to interpret the one thing AI is missing: context. They're the analytical toolkit we need to understand how a new piece of tech will actually land in a real culture, with real people and their values. And this is absolutely critical. Even if an AI gets so good it can perfectly mimic context, guess who's still on the hook? We are. Humans. The final judgment call, and more importantly, the legal and moral responsibility that will always fall on us. The AI might give us the options, but we will always own that final decision. Jobs understood this so deeply that he built it right into the structure of his company. By literally putting engineers and designers at the same table, he forced that intersection of tech and humanity to happen every single day, in every meeting. In the AI era, that kind of structure isn't just a nice idea, it's absolutely crucial if we don't want our creations to lose their soul. Okay, so this all sounds good in theory, but how do we actually do it? Let's break down 5 skills that are going to be absolutely essential for anyone working in this new world. All right, let's run through these. First, AI literacy. You don't need to be a coder, but you have to understand the tech's strengths and weaknesses. That's how you decide if it's your tool or if it's your boss. Second, storytelling. The best products aren't just a collection of features, they tell a story that connects with us. Third, ethical sensitivity. This is about choosing human dignity over raw efficiency, knowing when convenience crosses a line. Fourth, cultural translation. This is the skill of taking a one-size-fits-all AI output and making it actually mean something to a local community, because context is king. And finally, collaborative intelligence. This means designing teams where humans and AI are true partners, each playing to their own strengths. And all of this leads to a pretty profound responsibility that we all carry now. See, creating technology today isn't just about building tools anymore. I mean, think about it. Those recommendation algorithms, they are actively shaping your taste in music and movies. User experience design, it's nudging your behavior every time you open an app. AI is no longer a passive thing. It's an active participant in designing our lives. The ethical stakes have never, ever been higher. And because of that, the old guiding question of the tech world, it's just obsolete. For decades, it was all about what can we build? It was a question driven purely by what was technically possible. But that's just not enough anymore. The new, essential question we have to ask ourselves is this: what kind of life does this technology create for the people who use it? It's a simple change, but it shifts everything. The focus moves from the machine to the human, from capability to consequence. And a technology that ignores this question isn't just incomplete, it's dangerous. And that, right there, is the ultimate takeaway. Technology is an incredibly powerful engine. It can take us almost anywhere we want to go, but it is not a compass. It has no idea which direction is worth going. The humanities, our understanding of meaning, context, and values, that's our true north. That's what points the way.
So I'll just leave you with this. We all have access to this powerful engine now. The only question that really matters is, where will you choose to point it?